Okay. We see in the scriptures that God speaks and he says, "Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God." And again, he says in Samuel, we see, "God is my strength and power, and he maketh my way perfect." In Matthew, Jesus speaks and he says, "Be thou perfect, even as your Father which is heaven perfect." So the disciple is not above his master, but everyone that is perfect shall be as his master. It is with great joy that I bring you this teaching. Because your part is only to recognize that you are free. You are free. Okay? Now God has called me to sanctity, as he has called you. So I will step back and let him lead the way. I will step back and let truth judge truly. There is no shame in me and God. I walk with God in perfect holiness. I walk with God in perfect safety. I walk with God in perfect gentleness. I walk with God in his perfect likeness. I walk with God in perfect serenity. I walk with God in perfect certainty. I walk with God in perfect gratitude. I walk with God in perfect love. I walk the world with God. I light, not rock, the world. I light my mind, and all the minds God created one with me. There is no sin in me and God. I walk with God in perfect happiness. I walk with God in perfect knowledge. I walk with God in perfect comfort. I walk with God in perfect harmony. I walk with God in perfect sinlessness. I walk with God in perfect majesty. I walk with heaven in perfect chastity. I walk with Jesus Christ in perfect purity. Now, when you can say this with all of your heart, you will know that the deadly dream is now over. The game of death is now over. It was over at the resurrection. Okay. Another thing that will give me great joy to share with you, if you want to enter his kingdom, into his presence I would enter now to know the joy of life, the touch of heaven. Wouldn't it be nice to be the touchstone of God? Let us enter his kingdom, into his presence. Would we enter now? And then God would say to us, "Stay with me a while." And you would weep you would weep. I had a vision. In this vision, I saw in my mind a man standing outside my door. He was chained around his neck and everywhere. I heard a lock unlock. And I saw his chains fall away. As they did, I felt free. You see how it works? I also afterwards heard a voice say, enter. And another voice say, accept. Then I saw the hands of one take a cup which was filled with a bright, sparkly substance, happiness. It was like wine, but it was sparkly, it was happy. I thought myself at a wedding. I faintly saw bells made of precious stones. Then I saw the same hands with a tiny loaf of bread, and he separated the bread and gave to me. Then I heard a voice say, this is my body. I recognized that he meant that my body was his, for he fed me. So as I receive, I give, or as I give, I receive. You know, we serve a mighty God, but to walk with God, you must accept what he's already done. You know, and so like to walk with God, you cannot go against him. You gotta walk with him. He's told you. He's already told you. You know, he's already made you holy, acceptable unto God. He's already paid the price. He's already shared his body. Amen.